I'm Ting Ting Yan, and I'm going into grade 12 at Sir Winston Churchill High School. This summer I had the opportunity to participate in HIRES, so the Heritage Youth Research Summer Program, which is amazing. And this summer my project was studying proprioception. So proprioception is like your body's spatial awareness of where its limbs are. And what I'm trying to do is determine if the vibration of the biceps muscle tendon can impact this proprioception. The robot that I'm working with is very special because it has these motors that measure movements very precisely. Just imagine that you've had a stroke and you want to grab a fork just to eat or something. You reach out your hand, but your hand is sending your brain signals that it's in a completely different position than it actually is. So how difficult would these tiny little coordinated movements be in your life, in your day-to-day life? It'd have a massive impact on it.
I'm what's called a physiatrist. I'm a stroke rehabilitation doctor, and I see patients after they have a stroke to try to help them get better. The focus in my research lab is actually using robotics as diagnostic tools to be able to figure out what went wrong. With the HIRES program, we're able to train grade 11 students and let them see a little bit about what it's like to work in a research laboratory.
My aunt had a stroke, and she was only 34, so she was quite young when it happened, and it did have a huge impact on her day-to-day life, and her rehabilitation took a long time. I think research like this is very important in innovating the newest technologies and treatments, because had she had a stroke earlier, even just 2 decades before that, then it would be a completely different story that we'd be telling.
And the hope is that Ting Ting will take away something from this that will help her figure out what she wants to do with her career, whether it be in science or medicine or both.
This summer has been very important to my whole learning curve, because coming out of high school, you're trying to look at what careers and what fields you're interested in, but it's really difficult to have this first-hand experience with a program like HIRES or a lab like the Duke Lab who's willing to take you in and give you advice on how to pursue these endeavors.